Hey YouTubers, back again to do another video for you. Today we're going to talk about the Eleaf iStick 50. I know that there are a ton of videos on YouTube about the iStick. Everybody rushed to be the first ones to do a video on it. I'm focusing more on the newbies, the new people that are wanting to get into vaping or started vaping and need ideas. The last video I did about this cute little guy here, the Aspire. So go check that video out. I did a video about that unit being a good starter for anybody that wants to get into vaping in lieu of one of those e-cigarettes kits. But today we're going to talk about this big old boy here, the iStick 50 sub-ohm. I started with an Eleaf iStick 30 watt, so I was very comfortable, familiar with the Eleaf line, and I love the 30 watt iStick. So when this was being announced, I fought tooth and nail to get one of these. Very hard to get. Guess everybody went and wanted to swoop them up. So I finally got one. It was hard to get. I ended up getting a blue one. It was really, to be frank with you, it was about the only one I could get my hands on. I wanted a black one. And to be honest, the blue was about the last one I could get. This big old guy here can handle, as you can see, I have the Aspire Atlantis on here. This guy can handle 0.2 ohms all the way up to 5 ohms, and I'm just looking at the spec sheet here. Can handle wattage 5 watts to 50 watts, voltage 2.0 volts to 10.0 volts. This is a variable voltage, variable wattage unit. It does come in black, silver, blue, and red. This obviously being the blue. So we're going to look in the box, and the unit sits here. And behind here, you get an instruction book. You get a 510 Ego adapter, and you get your USB. There is no power block, unfortunately. I did get a power block with my 30 watt. I bought the kit, so I used that. This has a expanded working range and larger battery. This is a 4400 mAh or milliamp per hour battery. It has everything from temperature alarms to overcharging to undercharging, everything. It's a well-built machine. It's a solid battery. There's no button rattling, clicking. I mean, obviously when you press the power button, it clicks, but it has stainless steel threads, a spring-loaded copper pin inside. So everything that I've put on this bad boy has fit, snug, and looks great. So I'm going to give it a vape here. Yeah, this thing is it's a workhorse. I'll give the pros and cons. The pros that they've done, the changes they've made since the 20 and the 30 watt unit is they brought the USB charging port up near the top on the side here. Thank you, Eleaf, for listening to the consumer and putting it there. I like to charge my units standing up. That way I don't have to worry about the tank leaking or laying on its side. The 20 and 30 have it in the bottom. I was looking for a unit. I'm not ready to go into mechanicals. I'm not that advanced. I've been vaping for a couple months. I'm not ready to go into mechanical mods and battery chargers and 18650s and which batteries are safe, which ones are not. So I want an all-in-one unit, and I wanted an all-in-one unit when I got the iStick 30. And I bought it at my local vape shop, a little expensive, but I wanted a battery that could expand and change, and I could put different tanks on it and not really have to worry, adjust it to what I want and vape away. So like I said, when the iStick 50 was announced, I said I got to get my hands on one. This thing fits in the hand, man. It's heavy, it's beefy, gobs of power. It's a good unit. There's so many people on YouTube that have done reviews on the iStick 50 already. I'm not trying to overshadow them by any means, but they maybe didn't talk about the temperature alarm function. If the unit is over 70 degrees in output, it shuts off automatically, and the screen will reflect temp protection for 5 seconds. Kind of goes through a quick reset. This unit, like I said, has a spring connector, stainless steel threads, and the top is stainless or kind of a chrome finish. The bottom almost sounds plasticky, but the top is definitely metal. You have your 2 buttons here, your up and down button, and your fire or trigger on the rounded edge now. Like I said, it feels comfortable in the hand. I'm a lefty, but whichever way, it's right there. You can vape. Again, I'll just go over the spec sheet I have. Spring connectors. Like I mentioned, thank you, Eleaf, for the side charging port. And the smart, I kind of call these like smart batteries or smart mods. So like I said, you have your up and down, as you can see here. It has your up and down. It has a OLED, and 5 times off, 5 times on. Great little unit. I am going to show you a little trick that not a lot of people in the video have spoke about, but let's turn this unit off. So it's now off. I was five pushes off. If you hold both the up and down button together simultaneously, you will get the LED switched. So some people may want to see it this way or this way, and it has to be off to do that. So again, you hold with the unit off, you hold the up and down button simultaneously with the unit off, and it will flip the LED in the other direction. Cute little kind of trick. I don't know if they speak about it. I didn't read it in the spec sheet, but it's a cool little trick. So 5 times on, and I like mine. Again, I'm a left-handed, so I can look at the screen and read what I got and vape. I've got this Atlantis is sitting on 0.6 ohms. I'm just running it at 21.6 watts and 3.6 volts, and it's doing fine. Flavor. What I have found out about the Atlantis, if you push it 30 watts, you really put it up there, it starts to get a crackle pop, and I don't want to get that burning taste out of it, and it pretty much cartridge is toast after that. It seems like they're never the same after that. But so like I said, you have your adjustable voltage and wattage, and I think everybody's familiar with when the unit is on, holding both buttons down will lock the unit. Once it's locked, you can still fire, You hold the two buttons down again in the lock, and it will say unlocked, and you can then adjust voltage. The other thing is press the fire or the trigger 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it will switch. The screen will switch from volts to watts. 1, 2, 3. It is then volts to watts. So smart little unit, self-contained. My Eleaf, the iStick 30 watt takes a few hours to charge from dead, 2-3 hours. They're saying that this guy is about 5 hours. Probably longer if you charge just on a PC or another electronic via just the USB. Like I said, I have the AC wall adapter the USB plugs into for the 30 watt, so I'll use it on the 50 watt. Like I said, it comes in the silver, the gray, a pink for you ladies out there, and then the blue. The blue on the website and spec sheet is a very light blue. I will show you. Maybe my camera color is not the greatest. This is a pretty dark blue, and even in the light, it actually almost shimmers like it's almost a purple. Very dark. The standard configuration, like I said, in this box here, is you get the iStick 50 watt unit, you get your manual, you get your Ego 510 threaded connector adapter, you get the USB cable. This one did not come with the what they call the A1 wall adapter. It did not. Look for the big kits. If you want the whole thing, you got to look for the big kit. And make sure and please verify. There's so many people out there selling these. Make sure it's legit. Make sure it's the full kit if that's what you're looking for. I purchase my liquids and equipment through a wonderful company called alluringvapors.com. Alluring Vapors. I want to give my shout out to them. Great folks. I've ordered from them a couple times, tanks and juices. They're quick. They actually have a brick and mortar vape shop, but their online site is pretty plentiful. There's a lot. They have the e-liquids, the batteries. And they have mods and APVSs and tanks and rebuildables and parts and accessories. So go check them out, alluringvapors.com. And I think that's about it, and hopefully this helps you. Like I said, I'm going to focus my videos for the newbies, the new vapor folks out there. And you can ride this journey with me. I'm building a website called NeoVapes, or neovape.net, neovape.net. So look for that soon. Like I said, Neo for the new. I'm going to do, reviews, and I'll go over equipment. I'm not going to start going into RDA builds and mechanical mods too much, I don't think, just because there's so many great videos out there by like Rip Trippers and Suck My Mod. I'll leave it to those folks. Those guys are incredible. Guys and girls are incredible. They do great videos, do great, really do-it-yourself coil builds. I'm just now getting into the RDAs. And I just ordered a limo, so I'll probably be building a coil for that. Maybe I'll do a video for it. In the future, I'm going to do videos on e-juice reviews and the way that I service these. Excuse me, I call them servicing, but what I do is I basically do a quick cleaning on it. And then all it involves is a paper towel, a Q-tip, clean it up, and get it ready for the next day. I set up one of these every day to take with me to work, and so I can have it. And I've had cartridges lasting in my Aspire Nautilus Mini 3 weeks, maybe a month. I was told a couple weeks at best from a vape store. So I'm getting some pretty good mileage out of them. And now I'm working on this guy. So, and this is the Atlantis. So until next time, keep vaping.